Congratulations to all the new business partners that got started with the Freedom 150 movement and have decided to become a certified travel agent. Today, what we're going to train on is step 6, which is registering with vendors. It's very important for you to really know the importance of registering with vendors. So what we're going to do to register with the vendors, we're going to focus on registering with 3 main vendors today, which is Vax Vacation Access. That is a vendor where you can actually book all-inclusive packages. You can also add different features like helicopter rides, dinner for 2, tours. It's all type of different services that Vax Vacation Access offer. And they're also a supplier that have many other vendors within their one system. And then we're also going to register with Expedia Tap. Expedia Tap is a great vendor program that allows you to pay at the hotel. It depends on the area as well as the property that is offering a service, so it's not available all the time. And then also where you can sometimes even pay like a small deposit. So once again, it just depends on with Expedia Tap. And then we're going to also register with Carnival Cruise. And the great thing is, most people cruise with Carnival, but we are pretty much registered with different vendors. Go back to your log. You might have to log back into your back office again, your Waypoint office. What you want to do is click Travel at the top. Travel, that tab pretty much going to take you to all the different travel services we offer. Once you click Travel, now you want to click U.S. Vendor List. Now, once you click on U.S. Vendor List, and y'all can let me know if you need me to slow down or anything. Right if you scroll down just a little bit, you will actually see the company address. You'll see the IATA number, that 445 number. You'll also see the telephone number for the company. And if you scroll down, you'll start seeing different vendors. So it's going to be very important for y'all to know what the vendor, the IATA number is for our company. Don't share it with the public, as well as the company telephone number. Because when you start calling these different vendors or booking on their website, they're going to ask proof that you are a travel agent. So you're going to have to either share the IATA number or the telephone number. All right, so now we should already be under vacation packages. You see the tabs where it says vacation, cruises, hotels, travel insurance. Okay, so since we're on vacation packages, I'm going to show y'all how to register with Vax. Now, if you can, scroll down until you get to the middle of the page. Now, all these vendors, as you scroll down, you see a yellow star on the left-hand side of it, right? That's basically showing all of these vendors are in the Vax Vacation Access Supplier website. So you don't have to register with these individually because they're already in Vax. So y'all can let me know once you get to Vax Vacation Access. When it comes to registering with vendors, ladies, it is very, very important for you to follow the directions of how to register with that vendor. Because if you don't enter the information in properly based on what they gave you, or if you don't submit it properly, then you won't get paid commission. If you just don't follow their instructions. So everything when it comes to registering with these vendors is right here in your back office. All you have to do is just read it and you will know exactly what to say. Now with Vax Vacation Access, the first thing y'all see is basically the name of the vendor. So then the next column, it actually tells you the services they offer. So this say Vax provides over 100,000 leisure travel professionals with free access to research, market, and sell the travel industry's leading agent-friendly suppliers on one easy-to-use platform. Committed to agent success, VAX provide comprehensive access to the latest information. And then, so once it tells you about what they offer, then it gives you the telephone number to the company, which is the next column. Then if y'all can go to the next column, it says request access through support ticket. Now these last two columns is the ones that you really need to pay attention to. So they basically saying you have to submit a support ticket, not go to this website in order for you to register. They say you do not need to register with every vendor separately. Extreme Travel is already registered with all the vendors. Do not click on register with VAX. Do not try to register with any of the Mark Travel companies, which is the ones that have the yellow star by it because they're already in VAX. So y'all see that information? With the very last column, this is basically going to tell you what information to apply in the registration information. So the first thing, agent will need to submit a support ticket from their back office under the category travel vendor access. Now this is the time where you want to start writing down the information they want you to put in. So they said under the category travel vendor access is one of the categories you need to choose. Then they say enter VAX login request in the subject short description. So that's something else you will want to write down because in order for you to complete the application. We will create a username and temporary password for qualified agents. You must reset your password within 48 hours of receiving your login information or it will expire. So basically, now that we know how to register with the VAX Vacation Access, then you would actually go in within 48 hours of you receiving the login information. You want to go and change your password. Okay. Or it will expire and you'll have to do it again. So now let's go ahead and register with VAX. So what you will want to do first is scroll all the way up to the top. Now, do you all know your agent ID number, your consultant agent ID number? Great question. So to find your agent ID number, click on My Business. That's right there near Travel. Okay. And then you will see, now that you have your agent ID number, you want to actually click on Support at the top. Say Support? Yes. Now you actually see submit a ticket, but before you click submit a ticket, say please include your agent ID number within the body of your message with every submission. So click submit a ticket and it's going to have a pop-up box come in. You want to fill in your information. Do you always use a capital letter or something? No. With the agent ID, just make sure you have the A number and whatever the number is after. In the information I was reading, it said for the subject, enter VAX login request. Choose category travel vendor access. So under select, make sure you have travel vendor access. So with the message part, you want to first enter your A number, your agent ID number. Okay, then you want to say, once you put the A number, then say, I would like to book travel packages. Once you do that, you've already put your name, your email. The subject is supposed to be VAX VAX login request. The select part is supposed to be travel vendor access. And the message, you put your A number, plus I would like to book vacation packages. You can go ahead and click submit ticket. Once you submit your ticket, then they will actually send you an email within 24 to 48 hours. That's business hours of your login. Now you're going to receive a first email saying that you submitted the ticket. The second email is going to be the login information. So be looking out for your email from Extreme Travel. Okay. And then that's when you will change your password within those 48 hours. Okay, so congratulations. You have now registered with Vacation Access so that you can book vacation packages. Now we want to go back to travel because we're going to register with another vendor. Now, was that complicated for you ladies at all?
No, ma'am.
Okay, pretty simple, right? Okay, so now we're going to register with Carnival Cruise because Carnival is a very popular cruise line, and people is pretty much booking with them all around. They said it's about 22 million people travel on a yearly basis on cruises. So,
All right, you said about the vacation travel.
Don't worry about registering with all the vendors right now because you'll be booking, pretty much registering for a long time. So just register based on the request of the customer. If they request another cruise line besides Carnival, then you will go and register with that company. Maybe they want to book with Royal Caribbean or Celebrity. You can go and register then. But if you already click cruises, go ahead and click Carnival. Yes. So, Carnival under service, they are the world's most popular cruise line. They also show you where all they go to: Bahamas, Caribbean, Mexican Riviera, Alaska, Hawaii. So if a customer asks, can they go to Africa or in a Carnival, you can go and check to see if they go to Africa. If you don't see Africa, then most likely they don't go there. So
yeah, I don't see it.
Yes. So definitely make sure you reading what these vendors offer so you don't, book a customer with the wrong cruise line or vacation. That could be a whole nother experience. You don't want no consequences behind that. So just definitely make sure you read it. The next thing, they have the telephone number. Now you can write with Carnival. You can call them and they will put together your quote. They will even email you your quote, if I'm not mistaken. I think they just recently made an update. So they will do a quote for you. You can actually call and they can process the payments for you and pretty much do everything when it comes to registering with Carnival. You all can also make sure you write down everyone that you register with because it's a lot of vendors. So over time, and I would recommend using your same password, whatever password you mainly use, just use it with all your vendors so you don't have different passwords and then, you might end up forgetting. But under register through, now starting to tell you how to register with them. So agents enroll directly with supplier as an agent. Now this is different from VAX. With VAX, they want you to submit a support ticket in the back office. So this one wants you to register directly with the supplier, which is basically with Carnival. They say once registered, when you call the cruise line, and asks for the agency phone number, only give them, and then they give you the number to give them. So make sure you have that number written down when you get ready to book with Carnival. Otherwise, if you don't have that number, they can't offer you that, a quote. You have to do it on your own. So just always make sure you have the details of what they want you to give to them to prove that you're a travel agent. And then under registration, the last column, agents will need to visit goccl.com and register for a login. Please do not register more than once. Both of your registrations will be deleted if you do so. Do not submit a help desk ticket unless it has been several days. So, and then it says use the agency phone. It gives you the telephone number to use under agency phones. And this is the information you want to write down so that you can enter the information in your application, right? For agent contact phone, use your phone number. And once you receive a confirmation, you'll receive an email within 24 to 48 business hours. And then they say, okay, so now we can go ahead and click on the Carnival logo and it'll take you straight to the supplier. Now you should be on your Carnival site. At the top, you want to click register. read the terms of what they're saying. Basically, that you are pretty much about to start using their system to book cruises. Once you click I agree, then it pulls up creating a new profile. You want to enter your name and then the information that Carnival gave you, Extreme gave you to register with them. You'll receive your email with your login for Carnival once you submit that. Hours. You'll be receiving your email from Carnival for your login. So congratulations, you now register with Carnival. Any questions? Yes, so log into your back office, click travel, click US vendor list, and then click hotels. And now you want to look for Expedia Tap. Expedia Tap. Okay. So once again, we want to see the service, discounted travel services that we offer. Well, they offer discounted travel packages. Then it has a telephone number, but they say reservations cannot be called in. You will not get commission if you call in to ask them to book travel. And then from there, it says for U.S. and Caribbean agents only. So if you lived in Canada, they can't book through Expedia Tap. Use the link provided only. Do not call Expedia Tap to make your booking. You will not get paid commission. You want to read all of that. And then the last column, again, it says first-time Expedia Tap users to register for a new account, click on Expedia logo on this page. If you do not have Expedia.com, please proceed by creating an account by entering your first and last name, email, and password. If you do not know your password, please do not reset it. So basically, and then they say once you are in, you will see Extreme Travel and tracking code on the top right page. So do y'all, based on the information that you see, where would you go? How would you register with Expedia Tap first? Go ahead and click on the Expedia Tap logo since they want you to register with them directly. It's going to pull up Expedia Tap. Now, if you already have an Expedia Tap, they said sign in with your current Expedia account. If you don't, then you want to go ahead and create a new one. So you can, once you create your account and sign in, you should see all right, so once you're registered, then you should see a tracking code that starts with WS at the top right-hand corner.
Oh, yeah, I see it. That's one from the other.
You're registered with Expedia Tap. You're able to book hotel packages and, car, air flight, and rental, hotels. The only thing, I wouldn't recommend booking cruises because they don't pay for cruises through Expedia Tap. Basically how you register with different vendors in your back office. You can check rates in these different vendors to see, what would be the best rate that you're looking for. And that will help you pretty much, find good deals and stuff. You're more than welcome to register with as many vendors as you want. But once again, we just always inform everyone to just book with the main ones. If you click on activity specialty in your back office under US vendor list, you will also find golden tickets where you can sell entertainment tickets, NFL, NBA games, NHL, and then also in Art Marketplace, you can book.
I have a hard time with this right now.
So now that you know how to register with different vendors, follow the same process. It's just going to be different instructions. You want to now click on travel again. I don't know if they log you out of your back office. Once you click travel, then you click tracking desk. Now this is also where you'll go to see if anybody booked travel on your website. Right under existing trips, you will see different people names or even your own name if you booked, something on your website. You will see the travel all here. And you will know once you get paid because it will show that it paid out at the bottom of your travel booking. You see that? Under existing. you would have to submit a new travel booking to get paid. So if you click on new travel booking,
Yeah.
let's say you all booked through Expedia, right? You booked a hotel and car rental through Expedia. Well, first you would need the confirmation number from Expedia that you booked it. It's going to automatically populate your name, your IOT, your agent number, and your email address.
Yeah.
Then it asks you for the passenger name, so you want to put the customer that's going. If you're going on a trip and paying yourself, you just put your name there. Then if it's not a group, don't worry about group name. You want to put the travel date that they're going on their trip. Put the total amount of their trip after taxes.
So is that before commission or after?
That's after it pretty much includes your commission, so you just put the total amount of whatever that customer paying.
Okay.
And then the supplier name. So if you booked it through Expedia, you want to put in Expedia tab. If you booked it through Vax, put Vax Vacation Access. Carnival, put Carnival. And if somebody referred you, if a business partner referred you this travel, if you, April, referred this travel to pretty much Miss Marianne, then Marianne, you would put April name in referral agent name because April referred you to book that travel. So that's how we can support each other. So that basically shows you how to register with different vendors and then how to submit the travel booking so that you can get paid for it. And it will automatically populate where it says existing trips once you enter the new travel booking.